Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, we got gold here. That's spot gold price in US dollars. That's the 60 minutes, and I was opting for that fourth wave scenario. You remember, I was taking this as the 1, 2, 3 fourth wave. Well, it seems to be coming along quite nicely. That's an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D. After this big surge we got yesterday, quite a correction, and it's holding well. It's attempting to come back up. It's quite possible that it's done with the E leg. Okay, well, we will not have to wait for weeks to find out if that is correct. Of course, a jump above the level here, what it has not managed to achieve up to now, will clarify the situation and tell us that the fourth wave is behind us and we are going for the fifth. But if we come down before we jump above this level, we come down, we break this, the wave count will be completely different. Will not necessarily turn into big bear, no, but will definitely be different, and we will have to see what will be adequate at that point. So this is first line of support, market coming up. Okay, that is another level that you want to pay attention to is right here. Sorry. Yeah, it's right here. Do you see what I mean? Right here. Okay, that comes at 1773. Okay, and breaking that, then this is sign of weakness. Breaking 1773, closing under 1773, that's a sign of weakness. The next target would be 1762. Breaking that, you're looking for 1740 to hold. Yes, if that doesn't hold, then situation becomes quite complicated for the longs. Now here's silver. Silver on the weekly scale, running up against resistance here. But overall, even though I don't have clear wave count for you, I see that the trend is up. I see that the strength is coming through here. I don't see a problem in terms of a possible sharp reversal on the horizon. This is still looking very good, still looking like it's pointing up, and it's battling. As you can see, it's now the third week, if not the fourth week, right here in this zone, which is sitting under overhead resistance. Do you see the overhead resistance here, starting at 24? Do you see that? 24 right here. So that's where it's been now for quite a few weeks. And it could take its time to consolidate properly, and the idea is that once it is ready, it is going to manage to climb above that and go to 27. That's my idea. Okay, all within the process of actually coming out of this long correction that we went through in silver. And definitely I would say that silver is strong. Silver is not about melting down in the next 2 days. Definitely strong, but I am still opting not to give you a very precise wave count here. I am okay with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, and my problem starts from here. Do we have a fifth ending here? Do we have a fifth ending here? That looks like it is going for some sort of corrective pattern, perhaps quite complicated, and it doesn't look to me that it's finished. If it is finished, what will happen possibly in the next 48 trading hours? It's going to fly above this. That should tell us, and what I mean fly like that, yeah, like we had a big bar going up. That should tell us that that there is a pattern that ended here, and then we'll have to go back and see how to relate it to the previous price action. But the overall trend obviously up. Here's the gold bucks index. That's the HUI, okay, and that's the weekly. And I have presented this view quite some time ago when I told you that this is going to, when we dive down here, I told you this could end up delivering an ABC, which would be bullish for at least several months, sending this index higher, and that's what is actually taking place. You can see that it's coming up from long-standing uprising support line right here, this zone. There is a lot of support on the horizontal here at around 160 plus, just around here. It's pretty obvious. Yes, this is almost a 20-year support zone right here. It's coming up now. It's facing resistance, of course, overhead, but I think it is ready. It is ready to continue higher. The big trend is not terribly clear here because there are quite a few options that can open up. Longer term, there is even a bearish option that I'm not terribly excited about, but it's right there. Technically, that could be an A. It's working on a complex B. Could take even 4 years. Yes, just look at the number of years that it's been running around already. If this is indeed going to be a squeezed B like that, and that will open the gate for a breakdown C. Okay, I'm not a fan of this, but technically it's there. The pattern will, if you like, not exist. Yes, will be nullified by Mr. Market should this index manage to rise above this level. Okay, once it rises above this level, obviously it will open the gate for running towards the previous high. That will be very bullish. But for our purposes, for trading short term, in, out, on a daily basis, even a weekly basis, now we're going up. Okay, we are going up. I'm going to go to the daily. That looks reasonably clear to me. There are no promises. Mr. Market never makes any promise. And of course, I just follow Mr. Market. I do my best to tabulate the odds using these well-known patterns of mass behavior. Yes, and what we are seeing here coming up from the extreme bottom, we have seen an A, 1, 2, yeah, A, B, C done. So that's 2. It appears to me that that is our 3, and we're in a 4th wave. Looks very much like a 4th wave. Okay, it's battling on the daily, the 200 moving average. The 50 is coming up, and the 21 already crossed. That looks like just a straightforward 4th wave consolidation. Once this is ready, it's going to run at least to 270. That's the way I see it. It's going to run at least to 270 right here. Okay, and perhaps slightly further than that, and then could go for very extensive consolidation where it's going to test the level that right now is tough resistance. Is going to test it from the top in an ABC before it continues even higher. Okay, so that is in a nutshell the path that I think that this index is going to take in the next several months. Now here's a chart of the Philadelphia gold and silver sector. That's the XAU. And also here I'm working with the assumption that we have seen an ABC complete. Okay, an ABC complete. The pattern long term, not easy. Not easy. It could yield several options here. And I wouldn't dive into this analysis right now. I am focusing on just this leg, A, B, C. You see, just this. Now, of course, that could turn out to be a 1, 2 wave going up in a 3rd wave, 4th wave, etc. Again, to top 230, that's long term. Okay, that's the weekly on a line style. You'll understand in a sec why I'm using a line style, but that is essentially the idea. We have witnessed a termination of a big pattern ABC. Okay, if we are reading it right, and we are coming back. And this, the way it is here, it is very bullish because it says it's most likely going back there to the previous high we witnessed in the last 2 years, right here. Okay, so let's go now to the daily and see how things are shaping up here. Here we have a slight problem that prompted me to use the line style. It is essentially the same pattern that we have witnessed in the case of the previous index, HUI. We have a 1, we have a 2, we also have an inverse head and shoulders here. We run up, the third ended here or might have ended here. If it ended here, it's the same pattern that we have in the HUI, okay, and it's consolidating in the fourth wave, and it is almost certainly looking up to run towards 132, 136. Okay, now why do I use line style? Take a look. There is here a slight dilemma where the pattern here is coming very low and potentially encroaching onto the territory of the 1. When you put it in the line style, which even Mr. Elliott himself did that, the noise, if you like, is being netted out, and you end up with basically the flow that often is quite faithful to the emerging trend. And that's basically what we're doing here. So also this one is showing us a fourth wave with a good option of looking up. My website, the homepage, is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit you know, where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you, you should read that, it explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year, but you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.